and we are starting in the subterranean city of Skullport. You guys, um, the party that was, which I think last week was at the other end of the spectrum. We only had 4 people, I think, last week, and they steered the party toward the Sargoth River on level 3, and there was actually a skeletal ferryman with a gondola, and they each paid this ferryman a coin, and he navigated the waters of the Sargoth here to the lower level of Skullport. I say lower level because Skullport is built several layers vertically. As you are standing here in the streets. And if anyone does not have their token, let me know. I'll drop it for them.
Me.
Oh, of course,
Yes.
right.
Thanks for forgetting me. How can you forget Luis?
Oh, you know what? I
Rika.
never even moved Luis off of the active roster. Here he is.
How long of a break was Luis out? I don't remember the names.
Exactly. Yeah, I think
We have not crossed paths.
I think a couple of you are playing with Luis for the first time tonight. So interesting. We'll say that that Luis has been hiding out here in Skullport, and and maybe you can give people the lay of the land. I'll allow for the fact that Luis has possibly done some reconnaissance if he's been here in Skullport this whole time waiting for everyone else to get here.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
have
not
not
sure.
been in Skull Point.
I'm not sure
Orla.
where Orla's token. The whole thing is just black from what I'm seeing in Roll20.
Okay,
I don't know if
let me
that's.
drop.
I just found us in the lower left.
I might not have ever dropped an Orla.
I zoomed all the way out
map.
there. Right? Okay.
All right, we had Sloth, but probably not Orla.
Right, exactly.
Sloth still alive?
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
yeah, he's still kicking.
So about that,
How long has it been?
so the studio audience. This is the Mad Mage that you hear telepathically in your mind now.
Forgot about this.
The studio audience has voted, and their favorite character of the season so far, by a country mile, is Sloth. Everyone loves Sloth. He's become a sensation. There are memes about him. He is the favorite character. So everyone has decided that the next storyline of the show should definitely center around this favorite character. And as they decided that Sloth's secret wish that they had on all the interview tapes for the show, the cutaways that they do on a reality show. Sloth had always said that he had always wondered what it would be like to be a real boy. And with that, Sloth blinks out of existence. And after a period of unexplained silence, a new Sloth appears in his place. Oh, and he's not super tiny. Here we go. We fix it. So new Sloth, human Sloth, is in his place. He looks largely the same. They kept the iconic look, so he still has all the scars and all that, but he is not a mindless automaton now. Now he is a living boy. And if you look at his traits, Orla, you still can control him, but you will see that some of his traits are a little different. He is no longer a construct. He is a human.
Orla.
Oh.
Who's that guy?
What guy? That's Sloth.
No, last time I saw Sloth was kind of pieced together. And
The studio
Ah,
audience showers their
He's
applause
fine.
on New Sloth, and with that we are ready to continue here on Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Um, one event of note that that happened when you first got here. You disembarked from the gondola right here in the old fish market. I think it was. You're now north of the old slave market. In the past, Skullport has been a haven for slavers. Um, but you were grilled by Xanathar Guild officials when you disembarked from the gondola. They wanted to know who you are and what your business was, and all that, and there was a skull that was actually had wandered from around the corner. It was a green glowing skull floating about 6 feet off the ground. And as it went by, it was kind of just silent and went drifting by, and it kind of creeped everyone out. And the Guild guys all tensed up around it. But it eventually kind of just passed and didn't really pay any attention to any of you as it drifted by, wandering the streets. As you have looked off into the distance, you've seen more of these green skulls just floating around Skullport. Um, so that is part of the scenery before you. It is a very depressed and run down place. A lot of the buildings are abandoned, um, and the streets are dirty. And that is where we find ourselves here as we start tonight.
So we have not been here before this.
No. We're going to rule that Luis has been here in Skullport enough that he could be a possible source of lore as you go around. But I'll sprinkle that in as you go around.
because Bob doesn't know the lore, so
Exactly.
So we don't know if we're on friendly. So we haven't made the decision if we're on friendly terms or not with these guys. Okay, that's what I need to know.
I've been waiting for you guys. Thanks for showing up.
Hey, we
Is there a problem with your mic, Whisper?
No, there's nothing wrong with my
Oh,
mic.
okay.
You're doing a
I
whole bunch
didn't
of
know
stuff
if
in the background.
I didn't know if you were typing specifically because you couldn't talk. That's all. Okay.
No, I just didn't want to interrupt, and I got stuff going on in the background. But seriously, what does he look like?
What does Luis look like?
Fabulous. Don't I look wonderful? I'm a Goliath, for crying out loud.
A Goliath.
A Goliath.
Yes.
Cool beans, cool beans.
And you know what they call me, right?
Whisper.
Say it with me.
They call you
Louis?
King Louis.
Stonebreaker. Need music behind me when I do that.
Yeah, there needs to be a soundboard feature in Discord where we can just play thunder crashing.
Exactly. We'll work
Oh,
on
here
that.
we go. Studio audience applause.
Whisper
Not
think
hard,
that
very
too
hard.
long name. Whisper call you Rocky.
Hockey? Okay with that. The lightning and thunder goes off again.
So here in Skullport, on the lower levels, you've got 2 levels of catwalks high above you. The nearest egress point that you can see to go up is right up here to the front of you. But there is a lot more to explore in this level. Now, I gave the clue as you're going around. There's lots of doors, and most of them are private residences or abandoned buildings. But if you look on the map, you see how this one has an orange light around it. As it turns out, on the map here, most of the numbered buildings here, that means buildings that actually have descriptions, have one of these lights outside of it. So as you're going around, I suppose that's what you'll be primarily looking for.
What is this over here?
So you're in the old slave market right now, and that looks to me like a well. I'm not sure. Let me see if I... Yeah, it looks like whatever the map is depicting is embellished, as there is no description. So that to me looks like a well.
In other words, walk away.
Right.
Right.
This
this
was
building?
an interesting building. This was a shop named Dead Man's Corner, and in here, a sea hag named Olive Stillwater sells zombies.
Sells zombies.
Yes.
Yeah, we left pretty quick. Like,
Didn't want to buy a zombie.
Nah, we were
Yeah,
not all that interested.
yeah. It was implied that they basically were like slaves. Like we'd literally be dragging them around by a rope around their neck. So,
Well, that's
well, dog on a leash, kind of.
yeah. Olive says that's just practical, so they don't wander off. They're mindless zombies.
What do we do with a mindless zombie? No,
Well,
whatever we want to, right? I get it.
Cannon
No,
fodder.
it's like you're in a dungeon, and sometimes there's hallways with traps.
Oh,
Oh, that's clever. How much are zombies?
Let's see here. So her zombies won't cost you money. She just
Free?
No, she for payment as payment for each zombie, she asks for a tiny vial of the buyer's blood and 3 hairs plucked from the buyer's head.
You are not touching these beautiful blonde strands. Not from my head. Hey, off. Borrow some hair?
you're not gonna get a zombie.
No? Ah. Could be useful. You have a sloth, why can't I have a zombie?
I think if she takes your blood, she's gonna make a zombie version of you or something like that.
Or with that type of material, she can make an arrow of slaying.
Oh, you guys are... Fine.
Yeah, the last thing we need is to fight a Goliath.
Zombie Goliath.
Yeah. We're just grateful you're on our side.
Okay. Thank you. Yes. We'll come back and think about it, okay? Go run away now. Not running away, I'm in Goliath.
Whisper Tinkle think that lie. We not think about it, we done.
Think what?
We not buy zombie.
Oh?
No think about it.
Okay.
We find some house for you with red light. Do not need zombie.
Red light.
Okay, quick note to myself: I'm adding a red light to the map somewhere next time. Okay, Skullport definitely should have a red light district.
Question: what is this thing here that I'm pinging?
It's
Well,
it's not clearly pictured, so it could be some kind of platform for the slave market, but I'm reading it as a well.
All right, I'm just going to walk over to the well, and I think I have a water skin on. Let me check my inventory. Do I have a water skin? Yes, I do. Okay, I'll just I want to fill my water skin up at the well if I can, and then walk over to Whisper Tinkle and just squirt him with the water skin for that comment.
Okay.
but why? Oh.
And that is for the dirty comments in the chat. The implications with the zombies is just ugh. But okay, let's continue forward.
I don't know what all of you are. Whisper, what are you?
Oh, I'm a tabaxi.
Ah,
That's why she's throwing water
I
at
see the picture now. Oh, I see. I get it.
You have a problem with spiders.
Do?
Yeah.
No, there's little. You don't have to worry about spiders.
Mm.
Tastes good too.
No
A
thank you.
little, not always.
I'll bite.
See, if we brought some wolf meat from Tuesday night, we could have had spider wolf kebabs.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you guys missed the Drow Town. Well, Orla didn't, but you missed the Drow Town fight, and that was fun.
You're taking on an
Back up.
entire squadron of drow.
I might have a habit of getting us in trouble.
Getting out of it too.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to zoom out here, and you guys should feel free to wander liberally. I'll tell you right up front, there's not going to be any traps or surprises or anything like that. I just want you to wander around the streets and find the interesting places that are here.
yeah, sure. No traps. Uh-huh.
Not outside, anyway. Wait, maybe I should rephrase that.
Ooh, stairs.
Yeah, so that stairs go up to the. You're talking the stairs here. They go up to the middle
Yes.
level. Oh, that
Yes.
is a bridge that actually goes to a fortress called Skull Island, out in the outside of Skullport. There's a little island right outside that has this massive garrisoned fortress that is controlled by
Ooh.
the Xanathar Guild.
Anyone want to storm the castle?
Here, you know what? I'll give you a quick look of it. Just
Have fun
because,
storming the castle.
I like to. I'm gonna give you a quick look of it here in the Discord chat. I'm gonna do a screenshot here. Oh, let me position it right here. Okay. There you go. This is what Skull Island is. So if you can't see all those little dots, they're all like bugbears and thugs, and there's crossbows and flame cannons. As you can see, that it is a pretty massive fortress. That would definitely be one of those 3-hour fights if you decided you were going to storm the castle. And that is
You-
in control by the Xanathar Guild. Again, who
Are
are.
we in good favor with them?
I don't think you're in disfavor with them. I think you may have wiped out a few of their outposts on the upper level, but I don't think you made
Oh, that's right, we did.
I don't think you made a consistent habit of it. It's not like you wiped them all out. And some of the
We-
ones that you wiped out fairly thoroughly. And there were no survivors to tell the tale. So
Yeah, I was about to say there was that one outpost, but they were like literally like give us the magical item that you found, and we're like,
right,
no, this like
right.
we're keeping it, and then we don't know if that ever was reported.
Well, you did kill them all, so there is that.
So back to my original question. Anyone feel like storming the castle?
I think we should walk around a little bit first.
I like you think.
See what else is here.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with
it's
Orla.
that
We'll
one.
get, eventually storming the castle, but who knows what we'll find first?
We'll find a castle blowing up cannon or something.
Yeah, maybe we want to purchase
Useful.
an army of zombies to storm the castle.
Oh, that's a genius idea.
So, should we go back and ask her if we kill a bunch of people and bring hair and blood back? Does that count?
Jeez.
Trade them for zombies.
I don't
Yes.
like how you think.
Oh,
That's very dark.
Going back
And my
to
character is?
Go ask the question. It's a great question.
Okay.
Just looking.
Whisper Tinko agree. Good question. If we bring lots and lots of blood, maybe we get lots and lots of zombies.
To bring
I go
hair.
back and ask her, Dan.
What's that?
I go back and ask her if we kill a bunch of people and bring back their hair and blood, can we trade it for zombies?
I'm trying to think here. Is there anything about what she does that says that?
Whisper Takeo, I'll always say kill.
She says that she has to draw the blood from a still living man. At the time she uses it, she consumes it.
So, if I bring them back half dead, does that work?
I suppose so.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, this guy's dark. Luis is a little concerned.
All right. Where do you want to head now?
The gorilla's heading north. Sounds like a good place.
I'm just trying to kind of light things up because I have not very good vision. So you don't have to
Nadako
follow
is
me. I'm just
the flashlight.
yeah,
She's
the
got
flashlight
300
because
feet.
I'm just
Right.
trying to light up
Yeah,
the map.
I only
I
have 100 with the bird.
I see something. I see an orange light up here, so I guess
Yeah.
this is another.
It's a very long hallway.
Yeah, you were just going through the depressed and darkened streets. You can see Xanathar Guild agents, harassing the citizenry. They don't tolerate any kind of dissent or complaining about management. But you're coming up on this building here, which let me tell you has a sign out front called Giad's Distillery, and I'll because that's a difficult word, I'm gonna paste it here. Giad's Distillery. It is a 3-story stone building with a sagging roof. Across the way here let me zoom in a little bit closer so I can actually read what number it is. Okay. Is Thimblewine's Pawn Shop. That is over here.
Oh,
Does that strike your fancy, Orla?
there's always interesting things in the pawn shop.
It's true. We want to drink first and then go to the pawn shop drunk?
You can.
No, I don't get drunk easily.
We not have good track record with bars here.
Why? What happened?
Mr. Tingle just remember forcibly being removed.
Oh, right. You had in an alternate life. You got forcibly removed. That's right.
God damn it, Whisper Tinkle have like 2 sets of memories in his head. Shit.
It was this place, as a matter of fact. I think it was.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be quiet.
They know you here?
I have the same problem with multiple games.
Oh,
Did you
I've never
want
been-
a drink, Luis? We can go
I
in there.
think-
I just don't drink, but I could have tea or something.
okay, let's go in.
Oh, the dwarf will go in and get drunk with you.
My friend. Let's share a drink.
I was about to say, do we still have any of that mead that we found?
Found mead. Margaret.
Me?
Or
Oh, you
did-
mean the dwarven ale?
Yeah, the dwarven ale. I'm sorry,
That
I
was
thought it was.
like each barrel was like 400 pounds.
Well, I didn't know if somebody took like a water skin full.
If I was there, I would have filled my water skins with dwarven ale.
Right. Oh, let me open this door for you. Here to Gaiud's Distillery. Ooh, wow. Ooh, that's interesting. I see that Roll 20
The one
has...
roll initiative.
no, Roll 20 has updated some stuff here. Isn't that interesting?
I think there was a big patch for
Yeah.
D&D.
Yeah, I saw something about it, and I can confirm that there's new behavior. So, but that door is open. I'm going to go ahead and open the other doors. Hey, Johnny, can you mute for a sec? Thank you, sir. All right. So the doors to Gaiud's Distillery are now open to you. The Gaiud is the shield dwarfed distiller. He makes amberjack, which is a type of sherry, a bitter goat's head ale, and a muddy alcoholic swill called Worm Whiz.
That's appetizing.
Right.
He's the marketing genius who came up with that.
So, what can I get you?
Some real dwarven ale. Not the stuff you make for the regular people.
Oh, there's a special brew.
He says, if only I had the proper ingredients. I want to live up to me ancestors' brewing legacy. Are ye, let me ask you, and he's talking to you, Derek. Are you, one of these dungeon delving types?
Oh, I've been known to tear up one or two.
Well, if you're ever coming across either of the following, I'll take whatever you can get. Looking for wheat, barley, or rye, anything to brew ale with. And I'll pay 3 copper a pound, 3 times the normal price on the surface. But even better than that would be cave fisher blood, which is alcoholic and used in several dwarven spirits. I'll happily pay 5 gold per vial of blood. A single fisher corpse can provide vials of the stuff.
You know where any are?
Cave fishers are found in the caverns outside Skullport. But it's too dangerous for me. I'm too old for such work.
So, I guess we're going to visit some caverns, maybe?
It is just one of the options before ye.
Whisper Tinkle good fisher.
I think these are going to be the type we have to beat up.
That's all fish. You beat all fish. Kill.
It's just fishermen.
Does anyone know what a cave fisher is?
It's a very good question.
Gayud could offer you a description, and he will as soon as he looks one up and knows for himself what the hell one is for certain. He has a certain idea.
Whisper Tinkle no. Whisper Tinkle no. Fish. In name. Cave fisher. Fish. He said cave fish. Whisper Tinkle smart.
For some reason, I got the vision of something that's going to be out of like Alien.
Yeah. All right. So it's a large. Here, I'll give you copy image and paste it right here. This is what a cave fisher is. Oh no. It's gonna make me do a screenshot again. That's okay. Here's a screenshot. So it is a large insectoid underdark creature that tends to lie in wait. It strings a sticky line down and waits for its prey to get caught, in which case it reels it up off the floor and helplessly drags it up to its doom. That is a cave fisher.
The lovely critters.
Potentially
That's
dangerous creatures.
Not to this group.
Hey, we can go spank a few of those.
I think we should kill them, not spank them, but that's fine if you'd rather. You're the one looking for the red light district, right? Pattern.
Hey, you know, I'm going to stop there before I get in trouble.
Hey, what's up these stairs here, Gunyud?
His establishment goes up another floor, so it connects with the second level of Skullport.
Oh, never mind then. Nothing to see here. Anybody want to go upstairs? I'm gonna explore. Oh, well, that's gonna bring me to another map, right?
No, I can. Let me see here. I think I can move you right here. So go here. I'll pull you way the hell up here.
Where the hell
Now
is
you're
there?
on level 2. You see it?
Oh, it's a storage room. Coming back down the stairs. Sorry about that.
Don't worry, a few of us wander off occasionally.
Some of them had experience with Evie and Everett. They understand.
All right, I just moved you back down.
Thank you.
Let's
Luis doesn't like to stand
recenter
still.
everybody there. Okay.
Where do we find cave fishers?
Well, they're in the caves
Don't tell me they're in the
surrounding
caves. Oh,
Skullport.
God.
Yeah. Now, between you and me, cave fishers weren't even among the bestiary of this game. So, So I had to import them in. So it sounds like it would be a custom encounter. But if you guys want to go hunt cave fishers, I'm ready to do it.
Where are the caverns?
In cave, right? So there are several exits to Skullport here.
Okay.
Around the perimeter of the city. The closest entrance to the tunnels is actually up here.
I knew that. I've been here before.
Right. So this is one of the entrances to the tunnels, but there are other ones here. Beggar's Pass, Taglath's Gap, the Steamfall Pass, um, and then there's even one that's not pictured down here. So there's several ways to get out and around in the caverns and tunnels that surround Skullport.
We should stay in Skullport, I think.
Oh, come on. A day trip?
A trip. Oh, if we get near an exit, we'll go do a day trip. So where to next?
After we have a couple drinks, was it at the pawn shop?
Sure.
That's where Ola wanted to go.
Yep. Just want to see what they got.
Okay. How much is a drink?
A drink. Let's see. Um, Okay, so the distillery actually looks like they sell in larger quantities. He's selling 5-gallon casks of the sherry for 20 gold, uh, the ale for 10 gold, and 5 gold for the wormwiz.
Mm.
If you want
Well,
a
I'm good for a
5-gallon cask, right?
Do I have to share?
How much does a 5-gallon cask weigh?
Huh.
How much does water weigh?
Right. Hey Google, how much does 5 gallons of water weigh?
Oh, I should know this as a guy that hikes in the desert all the time.
Weighs 40 pounds.
Sounds right.
No. I don't need to carry around 40
Is a
pounds
gallon
of
of milk
ale.
really 10 pounds? Is it that much? Wow.
So if you have flasks that you want something other than water in, I do that.
Okay, but they only sell me a cask. I have to leave it here and come back and refill. Won't just sell us a pint, huh?
He doesn't sell pints. Doesn't
I
seem
could
like
carry
that
the 40
kind of
pounds,
place.
but I'm not gonna carry 40 pounds.
Right?
Let's go to the pawn shop. It's a cute little thing.
So the pawn shop is run by a cheery little rock gnome. She introduces herself as Crystalline and explains she is the niece of the pawn shop's previous owner, Thimblewine, who died of old age a few years ago. Crystalline basically has any reusable goods from the player's handbook at normal cost.
Oh, okay. Do you have anything special, anything unusual that maybe someone pond because they needed money?
No. She says, Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I misread this. She buys reusable goods from you at normal cost.
Oh.
Um, if you are looking to buy anything from her, there's only a 10% chance she has it in stock. And it's 5 times the normal cost.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's disappointing.
That's very different. Sorry about that.
Oh, well.
Nothing good in there.
So do you have
Maybe there's...
anything you're looking to offload that
Yeah. Do we have any just basic
any
stuff that we don't need?
crap that's taking up weight
Yep.
that you want to shed?
Yeah, that stuff in the bag.
Oh, I do have the bag of holding, so let's check.
I wonder how they define reusable. What makes a goods reusable?
Well, I guess so, like, not like rations.
Or not like a broken sword.
Like a blanket, just looking at my own equipment.
Yeah. Not,
Normal.
basically not perishable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like some of those crossbows and darts from the droves we took. Those type thing.
Yeah, I mean
Maybe.
she will buy. Sounds like she will buy goods at normal cost.
Goods. But yeah,
We
we do
have some
have
of your
we
blood
have
and hair.
We've got some backpacks. We've got
So you've been talking to that Stillwater lady.
Maybe.
some disguise kits. We've got burglar's pack. If we have some stuff.
How much does she pay us?
She will buy goods at normal cost, as listed in the handbook.
We probably don't have anything worth much.
But more to remember as a resource, anyway. That
Yeah.
If you're here, it's at least Skullport is some haven of civilization, even if it is less than ideal.
Yeah, we don't have to travel back outside now.
Right.
Okay, moving on.
Which way? North?
I guess so.
Want me to send the bird out to scout?
Yeah, I can't really see anything. Can anyone see, like, what's around us?
I'm sending the bird
here.
out.
I don't see far.
Wow, it's a big map.
Yes, it is, and a lot of it is empty.
What's this door I'm coming up that's lit?
Let me. I don't ever want to give you guys an adventure on rails, but considering the open nature of this map and how little of it has stuff, well, especially now. Okay, so now I have an excuse. Luis, come up around the corner and you can see another establishment with a light on over here. It is a place called the Black Tankard. It is a one-story tavern that you can see.
I bet they
That's
sell
a better
pints.
place.
I bet
Yes.
you they do sell a pint.
Morla, let's get a pint.
A fat, dour Duergar is running the bar, and there are 2 minotaurs standing in dark corners, apparently working as bouncers, ready to give patrons the heave ho. Let's get around to perception checks.
I'm like trying to catch up right now.
Okay, Leela spots floating amid the rafters a spectator, which is a form of beholderkin. He's also apparently part of the security detail floating up among the rafters. The Duergar introduces himself as Droon Stonedark. He sells Worm Whiz for 2 silver per mug. No food and no other drinks are available. Just Worm Whiz.
Oh.
This Worm Whiz?
A drunk erupts suddenly and is grabbed and tossed out onto the cobbles by one of the minotaurs dressed in torn leather. The beast shouts a word in some ghastly language, but its meaning is universal, something akin to stay the hell out. The drunk meekly raises a fist and shouts a tangled word of protest before vomiting on the street.
Can't even hold his alcohol. Sad.
That's what happens when you drink too much Worm Whiz. I'm willing to buy a round of Worm Whiz for everyone. My party.
Thank you.
Even Sloth. Look a good Sloth. Who do I pay?
Droon. Droon wants 2 silver per mug of wormwood.
Everyone want one?
Nope.
No?
Do you have any tea?
Yeah, no, thank you.
No tea.
No. All right.
Any water?
No water.
I'm drinking alone?
I'll take some.
Okay. Whisper? No?
Well, you know, if it's since Luis is back, I think Nanako will also try it. And she's like, you know, how bad could it be?
So
we'll celebrate my return.
this woman who got
Cleric to
tossed.
cleric.
This woman who got tossed from the bar is this token here. It's ignore the token. It's not an accurate picture of the NPC, but she mumbles incoherently about graves under the river before going catatonically silent, and she apparently drifts off into a sleep right there in the street.
What under the river?
Graves?
Graves.
Graves.
Yes.
Oh.
So someone's dumping bodies.
If they're graves, someone's burying them.
There's graves under the river. It's all my fault. You look like nice people. I don't want you to die too.
Well, what do you mean it's all your fault?
She's passed out.
Oh dear.
Okay. I will just make a medicine check just to make sure she's not gonna just to make sure she's sober enough just to give her a quick check of how bad is she inebriated.
She is very inebriated and can expect a very bad hangover.
All right. Poor thing, and I feel a little bad. I'm just gonna give her a little cure wounds.
Okay, it does. She wasn't down hit points. So
in the effort of
Right.
maybe this will help sober her up.
Yeah.
Not really, but just it's the thought.
Sure.
She'll be fine. All right, and Natako will finally.
So she's
Finally just
sleeping in the street.
We could always drag her to an empty room somewhere, wake her up, and question her.
You have a way, probably, to help her. Do we want to talk to her more?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, though. She's pretty gone. She's pissed drunk. So we're not gonna get any answers from her anytime soon. But I will say the hangover she'll probably have tomorrow will be torture enough.
You should bring her with us. I'd like to witness that hangover.
Sell her for a zombie.
Should we find her a bed or something? What? Sell her for a zombie? What? No. Find her a place to sleep it off. We don't need rope.
Have we seen any empty rooms in our travel so far?
No, but one of the passerby that sees you doting over this woman says, "That's Elvira Snowveins," and says she lives not too far away.
Well, we can take her home. Come on, Luis. You're strong.
I heft her over my shoulder.
Oh, okay.
I got a 20 strength, so I figured what the heck.
I think you.
Oh, wait,
and
wrong
Luis
character
should...
sheet. Wrong character sheet.
Wrong character.
18 strength. 18 shake.
I think you and Luis should fight over who should lead. Use knives.
Fight. No. That just would be pathetic. It's okay.
Yeah, I think it would be canon, like literally the tallest party member versus the shortest party member.
Those matches called, I forget.
And which way are we heading?
Okay, yes.
Okay,
Where's her
so
house?
Elvira lives just back here off of the town square. I'll go ahead and pop open a door. It's just a random building, honestly.
You guys coming over?
Where
Or are you gonna
which
leave?
way?
Or are you gonna really leave her alone with this dwarf?
Oh no, I'm coming.
I
didn't see which way it was.
How to get there.
I'm gonna open the other door of the black tankard so you can go out on
the other way.
the left side.
I sent the bird back.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
What is all this mess?
That is the town square littered with trash. Nearly all the buildings that surround it are abandoned. But you've gotten this Elvira home. And she is still passed out drunk.
Anything interesting in her room?
No, it is a simple bedroom.
Anything interesting on her body?
How thoroughly do you want to search her?
It's Direk. How thorough do you think he's gonna be?
All right. So you find a letter on her that reads that indicates she is working for an agency called the Harpers, and that she apparently is here spying on the Xanathar Guild on behalf of the Harpers.
That's Western. See, that's the West Coast stuff, isn't it?
I don't know enough about the Harpers offhand other than to say that the Harpers are a force for good in the Forgotten Realms.
Yeah,
I don't
West
know.
Coast Forgotten Realms. Yeah, I know that one.
Right. Yeah, the Sword Coast, right?
She's one of the good guys.
Yes, she is.
Generally, she would. The people would describe the Harpers as the good guys.
She would be on the opposite side of me.
Would she?
You're one of the bad guys. Luis is looking at you funny.
Maybe a little bit.
Which? Who are you in league with?
Deathstalkers of Ball.
Oh, okay,
I have a
yeah.
whole-
So, I mean, she would have a vague philosophical opposition, but nothing personal.
Nope. It's just the same realm.
Right.
And actually, at this point, Baal has been banished, and I'm trying to find him a way to get him back.
It's good to have goals.
Yes.
So, how long do you want to stay with the Lady Elvira?
I give her a little bit of a head slap to see if it wakes her up at all.
I do have something I could try if you do want to talk to her.
Do you have?
I have a restoration spell, but I don't know if we want to use it.
Nautical,
Dan,
please feel free to do any reconnaissance in the meantime. The more of the map you want to explore, the more you are welcome to if you want to try to find
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do
Sure.
right now. It's
Feel-
just
I wanted to encourage the behavior.
just slowly, sipping her worm whiz as she just walks around, just like, let me just take a quick peeky.
I stopped the bird. Is it all right if he just flies around?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought you wanted us to explore.
Nah. It's a little different than in the dungeon. You know, in the dungeon, I really have to watch out for you stepping on traps and stuff. But honestly, this is not. It's not supposed to be just another level of the dungeon. This is something different, so we can relax the rules a little bit.
Quick question. Just because the terrain looks different in this area, is this like...
So that is a stalagmite coming up from the floor, a large one, and they burrowed the tunnel directly through it.
Okay, so like, can I walk through it, or is it like too...
You can.
I can. Okay.
You can. Yeah. I think you can.
Do we-
Can you? Or is maybe this one you can't walk through? No. Yeah, you should be able to walk through it.
Okay.
Is
Awesome.
Ola, you got to try to wake the lady up?
I can do that. Yes. I think that I would probably know if I have this spell, because it's supposed to cure a condition. So does lesser restoration take away
Does lesser
drunkenness?
restoration cure? So if we were to call drunkenness technically the poisoned condition, does lesser restoration?
Yes.
It
Blinded,
does.
deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
All right. So it does. If you cast,
Okay.
what level spell is that?
2.
It's a level 2 spell. So I mean, if you want to burn a level 2 spell to cure somebody of their drunkenness, yeah, you can totally do it. Yeah.
So that's the question. Like, am I just doing this to be nice, or do we want to actually talk to her and stuff? Because
We know she's a spy now, and I'm taking that letter and putting it in my pocket.
Okay.
We want to find out more about the graves.
Oh, is this the option just to wait until she's, hung over tomorrow and ask her questions?
Right.
Yep, that's true.
And if you have the letter, then she has a reason to come back and talk to us.
All right, let's just let her sleep. She's home now.
Okay.
Dan, I do the generic hazing. I take out anything that I can mock her up with, and the good old things where you do to drunk people.
The mustache, circle the eyes.
You draw a big penis on her forehead. I got it. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Practically.
Right, I think I got a good lay of the map.
This is a big place.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, and there's 3 levels of it too. Don't forget, it's not even just this level.
All right. I didn't want to go too far down any one like path away from the group, but I kind of got.
Sure.
Oh, you're all the way over there?
My bird's all the way over here.
So what you can see up ahead here, Nautico, is an area of town called Skull Square. And there's empty buildings surrounding the square festooned with iron gibbets dangling from wooden masts. I don't know exactly what a gibbet is. It looks like an instrument of public execution is what
Beautiful.
what it says. So it's kind of like a hangsman's beam, if you will. So that's what lies up there. Who's this over here?
That's my bird over here. Over where?
Oh, is that Whisper Tinkle? It is, isn't it? Oh,
Yes,
it's
it is.
Peepers. I got it right. Peepers and Mr.
Yeah,
Whisper. Got it.
Peepers and me. I was getting an image of a giblet for you, or a gibbet.
Thank you. Thank you. So you found one of these stairways that lead up to the middle level of Skullport.
Gotcha.
Do we have anyone here that can forge stuff?
Forge? I mean,
Like forge documents?
I don't know.
I
if
know
you
my
know
Massachusetts
ironwork.
accent.
Le Gibbet.
We're used to it. It's okay.
Well, I was kind of thinking, since we have a copy of her document saying she's a spy, maybe we could forge a document saying she's to report to us.
Ooh. Anything to write with?
I will direct your attention in the Discord chat a few pictures back to the Pay a Harper debt graphic. That was one of the starting quests that you had. So you are still looking for a place called the Flagon and Dragon?
The person that we are supposed to deliver the pouch to might know this woman.
Ah. You have a pouch?
Yes, we got it from Three Strings a long time ago.
Back
Three
in
Strings?
January.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should remember that then, right?
So, Luis, you have come across the Flagon and Dragon.
Oh.
That is this building right here, as it turns out. I'm going to go ahead and open the door to the establishment for you all. Does anyone else need directions here?
Yeah, I need help.
Yeah, I don't. I'm so far away.
Okay, so
Same here.
So you might see where I'm picking.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
do you know how to
There's
get to
just
where
a
you're
big
pinging?
expanse of dark between us.
So
and
you
where
can
are.
walk through this. This is not a dead end. There you
Okay.
go. Orla just went through, right? Come
So
on through, and then now go at 4:00, all the way until you run into everybody
Yep.
else.
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
Maybe that's more
There
5
we go.
o'clock, but we'll call it 4:30 and split the difference.
Sure.
Aha.
So the Flagon and Dragon, a wooden stone tavern, that is a step up from the Black Tankard. Tending bar is the proprietor, a female half-drow named Kalal Kladani. She introduces herself by asking, "What's your poison?"
I can't get
Certainly
in.
not worm piss. Is
Is that because I'm dragging Sloth with me?
go around the corner. There.
Whisper
I
Tinkle
can't get in
insulted.
because I'm moving 2 people at once, maybe?
Maybe.
There we go. Yep. Okay.
A worm whiz wasn't anything that's right home about. What else you got?
So Kalal has amberjack for 8 silver per glass, the goat's head ale for 4 silver per flagon. She also keeps a few rare spirits behind the bar.
Last round was on me. Somebody else's turn.
Do you have tea?
She sure does.
Oh, lovely. I'll have tea.
She says, she has to get it from her private stash. Not many come in looking for tea.
Ask her if she has any dwarven stout.
Whisper Tinkle will take tea too.
The goat's head ale, which is brewed by Gyudes, brewed by a dwarf,
I'll try that one.
4 silver per flagon. Little tea for
I'll
the
buy a
tinkle.
I'll buy a round for anyone that wants to try dwarven.
I'm willing to try.
So it immediately becomes apparent to you that Kalal runs the best tavern in Skullport and is a wealth of gossip and intrigue. Let's get. Let me see. Nautico, why don't you give me a persuasion check?
Oh God, persuasion for me.
I want to do it.
Yeah, I was about to say, what are the worst people to ask to do a persuasion check? Alrighty.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Oopsie.
So Kalal actually approaches you, Nautico, and kind of cocks her eyebrows at you, and an equivalent, and gives you the equivalent of, maybe once I finish this shift, we can get together, and whatever your response was, it was you ultimately fell over your own words and tongue. We're gonna even say that you didn't even get words out. You just kind of babbled and drooled on yourself a little
I'll
bit.
say I snorted. I was like drinking
Right.
the worm, and just to even be offered that, she
Right.
chokes and is
Right.
like, what? And
And
kind of spits it a little on.
So
Luis
no, I can't say
wipes
that.
it off his shoulder. Heck,
so
the other direction.
So she goes, yeah, and she goes to grab a towel to clean up, and that was that interaction.
Derek looks over and says, "The worm was too much for you."
No,
Nautico?
it's listen. I'm here to impress someone else. I have, potential setup back home, so that it's okay. It's fine.
Weren't interested anyway, right?
No, yeah, exactly.
So you end up hanging out here for a little bit of time.
Sorry, Whisper's cracking me up.
Now
More of the conversation
you
going on.
haven't actually dealt with your business yet. She doesn't
Yeah.
know who's coming to give her what, so she's not going to ask you for anything. So I will let you guys approach this as you see fit.
Does someone want to do it quietly, or do we just want to slap it on the bar?
Orla will take the pouch and say, "We acquired this from a very fine musician named Three Strings. We're supposed to deliver it to you."
Oh, She nods in appreciation, and you have the pouch out on the bar.
I'm just holding it.
She holds her hand up.
So, before we give you this, though, he did say that if we deliver this to you, then we can take refuge in a Harper hideout called the Dalagor's Fortress, located on the uppermost level of Skullport.
Yes. Yes, she says that Felrax, a dragonborn, is guarding the place, and she'll get word to him that you'll be coming by. And she gives you directions to where it is, which I don't think is 20. I don't think there's an entrance here on this level. I'm not sure. Let me take a quick look. No, I don't think so. Dalagar's fortress is on the upper level, I believe. So that quest is done. You can cross that off your list. Actually, one of the first quests you've been able to complete.
And I do want to ask her if she knows this lady, whose name I forget, the drunk lady.
Oh, woo, level up, right? Yeah, that would be good. How much XP do we need for the next level?
Not a lot. A couple hundred, I think.
Why don't we go up to whatever it takes to get up to the next level. Let's do it. Let's go right up to the next
23.
level. Yep.
23?
23,001
So
is the total that we would need.
I think we can do it at 23. I just put that in D&D Beyond, and it's telling
And
me
that's
I can
only a
level
couple
up.
of hundred away, right?
I was talking total amount.
Yeah, but I mean your current XP is if you're leveling at 23, something. 21 something? Ooh, that's a little shorter than I thought.
What is the actual? Because I don't have from the last time.
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Yeah, it's kind of a little scattered. Let us 21,350. Who else has 21,350?
Or higher.
Or higher, right?
Let me check. My numbers are low, but that's because I missed 1 week. So.
Right. Anybody have higher than 21,350? Okay, you can go up to 20.
No, that's where I was at.
You can go up to 22,000.
Okay.
I don't think that's enough to level you, though.
Okay.
No. We are 1,000 shy.
Right.
When I said a couple hundred, I thought it was 22,000.
Got it. Got it.
We're at 2,200 now?
22,000, right.
Sorry, that's wrong.
We need to go fishing.
Yes, we do.
Fishing.
Possibly go wrong.
I bet you I can get us a bunch of XP fast.
Oh, I bet you could. Bet you could think of something.
Our fight. I'm up for a bar fight. I'm not in here.
Why would that level us up?
Because once we start a bar fight, we're probably drawing half this town.
This is not the kind of place that is going to respond en masse to a bar fight, I don't think.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
It is. It is.
A large one.
Okay, so I am asking her. I just don't remember the lady's name.
Kalal.
But I'm asking Kalal about the drunk woman.
About Elvira, yes, yeah.
So I tell her we are aware that she is one of you.
She says poor Elvira's been distraught. Kalal doesn't know the details, but she knows that she's been drowning her guilt lately. Something she feels a lot of guilt about. But she hasn't been able to talk to her herself to get the story on what's going on.
Okay. Okay.
Generally, the Harpers are, opposed and looking for ways to take down the Xanathar Guild or to take them down a notch, drive them out. They are an oppressive force here, so definitely the Harpers would. That if the Xanathar um, enforcement were to find out that people were Harpers, they would probably arrest them. Just for that. So this is all in hushed tones.
Yep.
So I look over and go, so you guys are trying to take over this area?
Uh, no, trying to liberate it.
Very subtle.
Have I been subtle yet?
Liberated from the Xanathar Guild?
Yes.
Every time I say that, I think of a
And
lollipop.
other
Guild.
would be despots.
So the castle up the front is your problem.
It is not that is, while it is a bastion of power, it is not the throne from which Xanathar rules.
Where do they rule from?
They don't know that.
Is it within
Don't know.
this area?
Xanathar has a secret entrance somewhere in Skullport, but they don't know where it is.
Okay.
Have you looked?
Wait, they don't know, or are they telling us they don't know? Like, is
Right.
it worth pressing them, or they really don't know?
Can we tell? Can we tell that she's lying or not?
It's a closely guarded secret, and the Xanathar Guild utilizes intellect devourers as spies. So it's been hard um, to to uh, to get past that level of security.
They have no idea.
That's correct. Right?
I don't believe. Really don't. Okay.
I do.
Do you think she's telling the truth?
I think she's telling the truth. She's a Harper.
You know what? Can I make an insight check?
I was just going to do the same thing, actually.
I was
Yeah,
trying
you can.
perception.
You can, Nautico, with your insight. What you can kind of pick up on is that it's a sore subject for her, and that the Harpers have lost agents trying to find out.
Okay. She's not hiding anything. She's just doesn't want to talk about it.
Of course.
Do you happen to have like a rough idea where you think it might be?
From some
Some dots over the years?
Places that you've looked that you know it's not.
I only half remember where it is myself. I have
Alright.
to I have to remind myself where it is.
All right. I think we
It's
found
not
everything we
nearby.
can hear.
How long has it been? The drunk lady awake?
Okay, I remember where it is. Yeah, they don't know.
Okay.
Somewhere in this area.
This area.
Yeah, the first level of Skullport.
And are we on the first level or the third level?
First.
First.
Something we need to be very careful about, though, because Xanathar is not a nice person
I'm going to
and is
take
also a
a
beholder.
I'm going to take a quick break just to fill my cup. We'll be right back.
Okay, I'll take this opportunity to get something to eat. So I will be right back.
Dan.
This episode of Dungeon of the Mad Mage is brought to you by Muse Dust. Got a deadline and out of ideas? Try Muse Dust. Fast acting and portable. No tools required but your nose. Find your muse today.
Okay.
So they're selling Coke.
It's Muse Dust. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why would you sniff a soda drink? I don't get it.
Bow.
So, Dan, roughly how long have we been in this spot?
In the Skullport?
This one talk at the hop.
Oh, just this one tavern.
Yes.
I don't know. I'd say good half hour.
I'm going to slide out the door. And once I'm out, I'm going to head back over to where the girl is and just sit in a chair waiting for her to wake up.
Elvira, okay. All right, way back where? Okay. So, do you inform any of your teammates you're going off? Do we want to do perception and stealth to see if anyone notices you slipping away?
No, I didn't tell them. I just left my bird there and went over there.
All right. Well, if you don't want any of them to notice you, roll a stealth check. If you don't care, then we'll just say they noticed you. All right. I think it's safe to say that if all of these people roll perception checks, some of them are definitely going to notice. Now, I'm not going to stop you from doing anything. I just wanted to be able to narrate accurately. So you all are hanging out here at the Flagon and Dragon. And Derek, the dwarf, at one point just gets up and steps outside without a word.
Where'd he go?
Does anybody want to follow?
He's little. Little man have little bladder. He probably go take Tinkor.
Little Tinkle?
Little Tinkor. Maybe big
That-
Tinkor. Drink a lot.
Just a whisper tinkle.
I'll go to the doorway. Is the door open or is it like standing? Is it standing open or is it closed after each
We'll
person comes
say as each person comes in, it closes.
in? Yeah, I might go stand outside the doorway. I'm not going to follow him, but I'll stand outside. I would have stood outside the doorway just to watch him go.
Right.
And I bring my bird over to the door to see if they follow me.
Here's your bird.
Okay, sorry, I was playing with the dynamic lighting. I'm not gonna lie.
I just have the bird
All right.
keeping an eye out who comes if anyone falls. That's
all right. All right, so you spend some time here at the Flagon and Dragon, and you start to pick up on a few bits of gossip. Again, this is a place. This is the most happening place in Skullport, and you learn that the Flagon and Dragon had a pair of tiefling sisters that were here for a while. Mages, pirates too. At least they used to be. Heard they left for the Mad Mage's academy, buried far below the earth, called Dwomercore.
Homer Core?
Right. And I'll paste this entire little segment right down here so you can read that along with me. So you're learning something, the Mad Mage's Academy called Dwomercore. Apparently, he has an academy. And there was some
University of Madness.
tiefling sisters that were here in Skullport that were apparently destined for this academy.
Destined, heading towards. You meant like it was their destiny.
Right. We got you, Orla.
And now I want to know what she's eating.
Now I want cookies. I have no business eating cookies. I ate a whole pizza.
We ate a whole pizza. Well, that would be quiet.
Bar pizza.
It was caviar.
Individual pizza. I mean, it wasn't like I was a large pizza. But I ate the whole thing regardless. But hey, all right, enough about that. Kalal actually tells you another story too. A strangest thing happened the other day. These slim, olive-skinned fellows stormed through Skullport. Seems like they were looking for something or someone. Um,
From Italy? Sorry, that's Italian. I can do that.
Another person chimes in and says they were Githyanki knights searching for mind flayers. There's supposedly one that's here in Skullport, but Kalal doesn't know what a Githyanki is. She's never heard that.
I have no idea that would do it. Does anybody know what a Githyanki is?
Yes, I do.
What is?
Oh, does somebody actually know?
What is a
I do.
Githyanki?
I do not know in game.
Well, I mean, in out of game, yeah, I know what it is. I'm just, would that be like history or Arcana, or just no chance of knowing it if you don't already?
I mean, I'll give you an Arcana check because I would say Arcana is the study of the planes. At some point you'd get lessons on that, so it would be a hard Arcana check. I mean, Githyanki on a 17-18, what I'll give you from that is they're native to the astral plane. But I don't know that I'd tell you much more about them. They're a species. They're a species native to the astral plane.
My role doesn't count. I'm just curious.
Gotcha. Yes, Derek, you can tell that they're a species.
I never said he was smart.
Got a ha from Whisper. One though.
Actually, I live on Cape Cod.
They have. What are they called? Gideon, whatever they're called. Yinkles. What are they called? It's astral plane people. Yeah.
Say again?
What are these olive skin things called again?
Githyanki.
Yankee.
Yeah.
It's close, close. Okay. Well, I can't stay still, so I have to pace. I'm pacing. Where did the kid Yankee go?
They went deeper down in the dungeon. Said they were looking for level 16.
There's an academy down there?
No, the academy's on level 9.
Huh. A lot of information down.
So,
Like Wayne's World.
Kalal also confides in you that the Zans, as she calls the Xanathar Guild, the Zans run these parts ever since the 13 Skulls lost their god-hating minds. Plenty of folks here are pining for the good old days when those undead ruled Skullport. Harsh but fair, they said the regime was. And she's making reference to the. You remember the green floating skulls I
Green
told you
floating
about?
skulls, yeah.
Right. They're
I was just going
apparently.
to ask her if that's what it means.
They're called the 13. And apparently they used to rule this place.
Are there still 13?
There is.
I've seen a few of them. Kind of freaky, actually.
Right. They lost their bleeding minds, and have been useless and babbling nonsense ever since.
They lose their minds.
So Whisper Tinkle, you're asking about the Git Yankee? It
Yeah, yes. But how
she
long since I asked her?
she said it was the other day, so less than a week.
They're heading down to the 19th level. I mean, the 16th level.
16th level, all right.
So we got the Yankees to find and a bunch of green skulls to find. We've got a drunk lady waiting for her to wake up. Going keeping track of this? Oh, in the academy.
A lot of this you don't have to really bother laying down. It just might ring a bell, months from now when you cross these levels.
What's her think we take too much time with a lady. We can slap her awake.
Now, I like how you think, Whisper.
It has been a few hours. You could try to smack her awake.
Nope, I want the grogginess of when someone's waking up. I'm going to use intimidate.
I find my way over there. I'm heading over to the
cold
lady's
water
place.
on her.
Or warm water.
Anyone misses me, here I go. Bye.
Put her hand in warm water.
It has a different effect.
Make her pee herself. You already drew stuff on her face, right?
Yeah, to say at this point, why not?
It's like people don't trust me or something.
Don't know you well enough to not trust you. Like a good person to me. I'm not a good judge of character.
So you all are basically making your way back that way?
I am.
All right. I can save you all a little bit of walking time if you want. Here, I'll take
In the right room?
the three of you here and drop you here. Oop. All right, we got everybody over here now. All right, so let me see here. So Elvira wakes up.
And as she starts to wake up, I say to her, I hear you have a few problems.
I thought you were going to slap her just because she's awake.
Nope. Bodies, river, spy.
She says, "Who are you?"
Probably the only person that can get you out of it.
Get me out of what?
Bodies, river, being a spy.
Spy?
And I pull out the letter and just wave it in the air, then put it back in my pocket.
And she stiffens her lip and looks at you. Yes. So what if I'm affiliated with the Harpers? Are you going to turn me into the guild?
Not at this moment.
How's your head?
It's been better and it's been worse.
How'd you get so drunk?
Make a persuasion check. You kind of got her in a not necessarily a talkative posture here. The fact is, she was gonna possibly come seeking you out, but the way she's waking up, I'm going to regard her as being somewhat hostile to you now.
Now,
Oh.
why are you two giving this woman such a hard time? What did she do to you? Don't
Just
listen
having
to
a
them, my
friendly
dear.
conversation.
You're not having a very friendly conversation, actually.
Just talking to her.
My dear, I respect what you do, and I know that the organization you work with is a force for good. Now, we did hear some concerning things, though, and we've heard that you have been in quite a bit of distress. Is there something we can do to help you?
She says, I've turned to outsiders once to help me overthrow the Xanathar Guild, and those poor bastards are now certainly dead. I know in my
What?
heart those adventurers died because of me.
And is that the bodies you talk about in the river?
Yes.
So you're
Is that why
feeling
you drink?
guilty,
Yes.
but you didn't actually hurt anyone.
I dream of a brighter, freer tomorrow, and it got the better of me. And I turned to outsiders for aid.
And my original point still stands. We are probably the only ones that can help you.
We did just talk to Talal. We learned some new things. I know that my comrades here have been a little forceful, but you can consider us friends. Is there anything that we can do to help you?
Okay. She says, yes. If you would be so brave as to take on the dangerous mission, we're trying to restore the 13 to sanity. And
Oh,
I have a plan. It involves capturing one of the 13 and taking them to a an underwater grotto, in which place we might do a Netherese ceremony. The Netherese being the ancient empire of Magi, that once had ruled here thousands of years ago. Um, so anyway, she's got this ritual, but it's very dangerous. She doesn't know what happened to the other adventurers, only that they disappeared near the river and were never seen again. But if you really want to help, she directs you to seeing the Dragonborn Felrax at Dalagor's fortress.
oh, that's the same guy.
Right. Um,
Okay.
and she offers you a further caution. Watch yourself out there. It's not only the Xanathar Guild's interests to keep Skullport in chains.
Who else is out there?
She's not sure,
Ooh.
but there are forces moving in the darkness.
Where do we find one of the 13?
Well, they are glowing beacons. It should be relatively easy to find one whenever you want.
I've seen a couple, but
Right.
I felt like catching them.
Sounds like we should talk to this Dragonborn guy.
We don't know where that is, right?
Well,
Yeah,
we do.
Dalagor's fortress is. I think the entrance is on the third level. I guess. I don't know where. Let me. I have to go to another map to look at the upper level. So give me just a second here to do that.
But I think what's her face gave us directions. So
Right. So there's Dalagor's fortress. I can see where it is here, and I can see a spiral staircase. So let me jump back down to the other floor. I'm looking for a spiral staircase. Let me zoom out.
Is that the one with the secret entrance? Or not? Am I misremembering? That she wouldn't tell us where it was.
oh, that's Xanathar's
Oh.
like hideout or whatever.
Okay. So the entrance to Dalagor's fortress is on the middle level. So if you go up on the middle level in the western portion of Skullport, you will find the entrance to Dalagor's fortress.
This is the place where we we can take refuge there. It looks like maybe this is a place where we can like take long rests and stuff.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Well, thank you, my dear. We will talk to your friend
And
and we'll
do
see if we can help you.
be careful. There are
We're
powerful forces of evil at work.
we are always careful. Right, that's not true, but we will be careful. Okay.
Would you like to come with us?
She's got a splitting headache. She's going to try to get something to eat.
Okay. I'm gonna leave. Whoops, I'm not gonna leave. Stuck.
It's nice chatting with you.
I'm gonna leave.
До свидания.
Aspidania.
She's Russian.
That was more ominous than it needed to be.
She didn't go, ha 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 ha. No way.
Evil laugh.
Whisper Tinkle have evil laugh. Hee 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 hee.
That's a lovely laugh.
All right, so let me tell you what else you don't have explored here on the middle level. There's some stuff over here, right over here, and there's a little market right there.
Yeah, I've seen all that.
And then there's one way back over here. There's also something going on up here.
There's also a fortress. Front. Can we find stairs too?
Yeah, there are stairs in several places. Here, I'm zoomed out at about 30% right now, so I can see most of the map at once. It means that my tokens are super tiny, and I can't see any detail, but at least I can see. So places where I can see that there are stairs.
And that's all cleared by my bird.
Right.
Oh, I did find stairs. Okay.
What do you guys want to do? Visit the other places or go upstairs?
Don't know. Do we need anything in the market?
There's 3 or 4 lit up doors we haven't visited yet.
Okay.
I saw them while I was flying around.
Okay.
Are they, Dan, were any of the names worth anything to see or?
Let's see. So I got to zoom in closer so I can actually see what the room numbers are. 22 and 23. Yeah, these places have signs. One of them was a place called the Guts and Garters, and the other one was called the Feathered Rat.
Guts and Gatos. That sounds like a place to get your zombies.
There's also the Sword and Sextant down here.
You guys want to go visit these places? It sounds like more bars, doesn't it?
And this area here is apparently some kind of Underdark food market.
Need food?
While we're on the first level here, do we want to go fishing?
Yes, we do.
I think we do.
Whisper Tinkle, that was good. Gain inspiration for that one.
You know what? I get inspiration like every time, and I never use it.
Skullport is the most depressing
Yeah.
mall ever,
Where's the food court?
right?
Over here.
We're gonna have chicken fried rat. What?
But when I was flying around, Dan, did I see an exit to the caverns?
Yeah. So again, I'm gonna zoom out enough so that I can see, and I'll tell you that the exits are here,
That one.
here, here.
I have the first one on my map.
Here.
I have all those actually.
Yeah, after the first ping, everything's just black, so I just stopped looking.
Right.
Yeah, I have. I think I have 90% of the map open right now. You guys want to go up to the first one that's closest to us?
What are we doing? Well,
We're going. We're going after the. We're going fishing.
Going fishing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a little meta,
like
but it kind of like it would kind of be cool to level up.
I have no
That seems
idea.
like a way we might be able to do that.
Whisper Tinkle will
Doesn't involve a
engage
bar
all of you with the glorious stories of how he is the best fisherman from his tribe. He is still under the impression that we are going after fish, even after having it been described. I really think that, whoever was describing that was drunk. It's fish. I don't know what's wrong
All
with
right.
you guys.
I'm heading towards the cavern. You guys want to go?
I'm up in the wrong one. I'm up in the other one. Come down, join you.
No, I guess we'll go.
I don't know
That was
where
an
you-
excited voice.
I don't know where y'all went.
Whisper Tinkle hungry. Let's go go for some fish.
I'm pinging. It's a circle now.
Okay, all right. Now we're gonna go off map here, so we will go. You know what? We'll just go on the random battle map, I guess. We'll throw everybody over here. We got a random cave with I don't know. Let's see, how many cave fishers would you encounter at one time?
It's one.
Are they solitary creatures? Cave fisher encounter.
Where is it?
Let's do a search for cave fisher encounter and say. So cave fishers are solitary by nature. So let's only give you one. But you know what I think would be more fun too. There are some encounters for getting to Skullport that deal with going through the caves. Here it is. All right. So so for every 4 hours you're on foot. Oh, this is perfect. I forgot this was here.
Don't you
Got
love
it.
when you hear the GM do that?
Right.
Do that?
Right.
I know,
Okay.
right?
All right. So there are all these random encounters, and I guess the way to do it is just to roll them and have you go until you naturally encounter them, right? So let's say you spent 4 hours out there on foot searching. Let's get anybody roll a d20. All right, let's have, you know what, even better, let's have everybody roll a d20. All right, Marista, roll a d6.
Oh, the encounter, I see.
All right. Okay, let me roll a d6 now. All right, so 4 of them and 1 of those. Let me look up then so we can do this encounter real quick. All right, I'm going to drop you all on this map now, and we will do this random encounter. Sorry, it takes a second to set up random encounters. Luis and Leela and Marista, Nadiko, and Orla. And can't forget Sloth. Human Sloth now. Oh, tiny human sloth. Alright, that's everybody, right? So you've got this. I'm going to start drawing freehand here. You've got this narrow tunnel that you are navigating. And you can see all through it stalactites and stalagmites, all through it. Not just where these X's are, but certainly there. It's just the whole thing is crowded with stalagmites on the floor and stalactites hanging down from the ceiling. So that's what just makes this a remarkable passageway. But as you're going through, you catch a sound, and so it has you on alert.
Oh, I'm right at home.
This is not my kind of place.
I'll be up the front, considering he has stone cutting and he gets a double proficiency at checks.
Go for it. I prefer the forest. Mountains.
So, Derek, as you get there, one of the stalagmites in the ceiling actually detaches itself and drops at you. And so here comes that attack. 16 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
All right. So let me.
And I didn't get warning that he was coming?
It didn't. It wasn't a surprise attack.
Okay.
But now this creature is in the floor that looks like a living stalactite, and it is now on the floor next to you. It looks to be a slow creature, and it has its one ambush attack, and doesn't have much else to go on. But it does drop at you, and I guess we can roll for initiative.
Even with advantage, I do bad.
Okay, let me grab un, deux, trois, quatre.
I didn't click on it first, did I? Sorry. Roll it again and change the number.
All right, so we got everybody on there. No, there's Luis. Okay, we got Whisper, Leela, Orla, Luis, Marista, Nautico.
I'm not on that.
Oh, right. Sometimes we struggle with D&D Beyond, right?
Yeah, because I know I clicked my character because I
Right.
moved it there.
Right. And Derek, what'd you have? 5.
Yeah, it was embarrassing with advantage.
Right. All right.
Just try to
So
change.
after this creature dislodges and misses Derek, Whisper, you get the first action. Now you can see this is a creature, and it's now moving, albeit very slowly, back toward the wall of the cave, presumably to start its slow climb up back to the ceiling, where it can one day hope to drop on another passerby. But
Okay, so
you just see again a forest of. Let me draw some more of these stalagmites and stalactites here, just because there is so many of them.
oh, my bad. Damn it.
All right, so that's a little bit better of a representation of where they all are.
Now, oh, excuse me. Those are coming from the ground, jetting upwards.
There's both.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
Whew. So this one that is closest to me, is that ground coming up or ceiling coming down?
That was a ceiling coming down one.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, good. So I'm gonna look at the back of everyone and seeing how as they are not. Excuse me.
Of course.
Reacting. I'm just gonna immediately pull a blowout and take a shot at it real quick.
Okay.
And I am going to use steady bonus action. Use steady aim to so I don't take a move because I don't know what the hell's going on with everybody. You guys don't see that thing is right there. Good lord.
Whoops.
Oh, I heard whoops. That's scary. 22 hit.
I believe it does. Was I drawing on the wrong goddamn level?
I.
Okay, I'm good. All right, so the one you targeted was actually one of the creatures. So excellent job. You hit for 5 piercing damage.
And then the sneak attack. So he is right next to this one, right?
He's not. He doesn't have anyone because he's up on the ceiling. Remember, so he really didn't have anybody next to him. But you had advantage on the shot, so that's all that you need for sneak damage, right?
Yeah. True.
So that applies. So 12 points of damage to him.
Yeah.
Isn't he basically right beside me right now? The other one. Never mind.
Right.
I thought it was this one. I didn't even see that other one at first.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I thought because you asked if this was a stalagmite or stalactite, then you said I took out my arrow and shoot. I thought you were. So that was my misunderstanding. You were shooting at the one you could see.
Right. I couldn't
I
even
thought
see.
you were sniffing out the one in the ceiling, and just happened to take a shot at it and sniff him out. So, oh well. Well, I gave that one's position away. Oh well.
You know what's real funny? If that had been one of the ones on the ground, I was actually going to run to it and climb up it. That's what
Right.
it was.
Right. Right.
But that is my turn, though.
All right. And
I guess you could probably switch the position of the two of them so the HP stays the same. But I mean, it's up to you.
right. Right. What does Peepers got?
Shit, I'm not used to going back to back. Well, since I'm only aware of this one right here, Peepers is literally going to swoop down and just kind of give the help action and then fly away so that next person that swings at it can probably do better.
All right. Leela.
All right. Move in. And we'll take a swing. With that help action, that's advantage, right?
Right. Ooh, there's 15 points of damage to this
Sick.
creature that looks like a stalagmite or stalactite.
AC 14.
14 just misses. It's got a
Ah,
tough hide, so that weapon glances off its tough hide.
all right.
Oh la 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 la.
Okay, I will firebolt that one. Maybe? Where did it go? There it is.
Firebolt, which one?
This one.
Okay, so your firebolt has that one falling over on its side and keeling over dead with a little squeal.
You killed
Is
the
that it for
stalactite.
Orla?
Yep.
All right, good enough. Nanako.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take out my crossbow. Sorry, I'm just looking for it. Here we go. Yes, those are the crossbows with the. I did take the drow poison. I just don't know how to modify it in D&D Beyond to add the poison damage.
Got it. All right, so 13 just misses.
Damn.
So no, yeah. Let me look up the drow poison here. Let's see, hand crossbow. So this is drow poison right here. I'll post it in Discord. That is the effects of drow poison. So it's no damage. It's just the Constitution save or be poisoned / fall asleep.
I thought these were the ones that put you at disadvantage.
Poisoned, yeah. If you're poisoned, you have disadvantage. All right. So that was it for Nautico, right?
Yeah, I don't. Well, yeah,
All
I
right.
don't have any bonus spells.
We go to the Stonebreaker.
Yes. So, how tall is it? How far up to the ceiling?
The ceiling is about 20 feet up.
I can't reach that. Reese is gonna have to throw something at this thing. Doesn't want to do it that way, but okay. Try a crossbow. Play.
And you're shooting at the one in the ceiling, and you hit.
Take that.
You hit. You shoot it, and your aim is true, and it finds purchase, and the creature squeals.
I'm moving forward. Move here. Squeal like a pig.
All right, Sloth.
Oh, right. He's a real boy now. He still slams, though.
He still slams.
Oh,
I did that. I
Yeah.
customized it so that he still had his slam attack because I knew it would be sentimental to still have the slam.
Does he only
It's a
slam
mental.
once, though? Or does he still slam twice?
I think he only slams once.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a now. That was a 23 for 9. Now this creature again though is unfortunately up in the ceiling.
I was gonna say, can he reach him?
So
Oh.
unfortunately he can't.
Okay, can he go up there and hold his attack?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Marista.
Okay, I'm gonna thorn whip it.
$13 misses.
Come on, it's right there.
All right, Derek.
All right. I'm going to smack my axe for not letting me know that's there.
Right. Yeah, I guess even though I declared it is not a surprise attack, effectively it was. So you should have had warning, right?
I was just playing my character.
Right.
And with Stone Cunning, I know it's for chewing historical types, also be able to maybe tell real stone from a stalagmite type thing?
I think it.
Not sure. That's why I'm asking the question.
Yeah, I don't think. This is more about history than it is about.
That's why I was kind of
Right.
I know stoneworks, but okay. Gonna grab my dagger out, throw it at the stalagmite up in the ceiling,
All right.
and that is a bonded weapon. So once it hits, I'm calling it right back as a bonus action.
Okay. That's a handy ability. 19 certainly hits. He's only got 2 hit points, so I assume you're going to do at least 2. Yes, you do. And with that, it drops and hits with a like the sound of a watermelon hitting the floor from height.
Oh. It ain't no stone.
It's squishy on the inside.
Yeah, I'm allowed 2 bonded weapons.
All right, so if that's it for Derek,
I'm gonna throw my dagger at the X in front of me.
okay, it bounces off harmlessly.
But and then I'll just call it back when I get a chance.
All right.
And that's it.
All right, you guys are left alone in this tunnel with stalagmites and stalactites. You realize some of them aren't what they seem.
We should probably range them all before we move.
Well, I'm gonna run up next to this. Is this one right here the one coming out of the ground or coming out of the ceiling?
You know, I was just thinking that maybe I wanted to color code those so that it was easier to tell.
I don't know. I just kind of. It's like I'm making plans, but they're contingent on certain information.
Right. And that's my bad. So let me clear these out of here. In fact, why don't we just say again that there's the floor and ceiling are littered with them, so that you can assume every square has both a stalactite and a stalagmite in it, just separated by 20 feet of space.
Okay. Well, I'll run up and kind of post up with my back to one of the. And I always confuse which one comes out of the ground, which one comes. The one that comes out of the ground, stalagmite type.
You know how to remember? I'll tell you how to remember. How I remember. Stalagmites might reach the ceiling one day, and stalactites have to hold on tight or they'll fall.
All right, makes perfect sense. Now I'll put my back up to a stalagmite with my bow still out and kind of poke my head around, and I want to see if there's any way possible that I can kind of sniff the air and look for movement to see if I can tell if any of these rocks aren't really rocks.
All right, let's do a contested stealth versus perception.
Alrighty. Watch these things just be naturally stealthy as hell. Oh, that should not have been an advantage.
It didn't matter. He blew you out of the water.
Yeah, he blew me out of the water anyways. But, hold on. Can I use that for this? Nope, it's only attackers. Never mind. Well, then I will use my bonus action to kind of post back up against the stone, and I'll just look at the party and be like, I don't see him. And I'll use my bonus action to hide. And that'll be my turn. And then Peepers will fly out and post up on one of the stalactites around, like, right there. And he'll just kind of look out. He's been with me long enough. He knows what I'm looking for. Something out of the open. And he don't see shit. And that is going to be Peepers' turn.
All right. Leela.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna basically walk through, kind of poking each one of the stalagmites along the way with my sword. In each space that I visit, just kind of poking along.
All right, make a perception check.
Sure.
Okay. You suss it out. But does this thing have reach? Holy Nikes.
Never good for the DM to say that out loud.
That is so egregious. I'm going to look it up to make sure it's not a mistake. I'm going to look up this creature on D&D Beyond to make sure this is not a mistake, because holy shit. Holy shit.
I am intrigued.
That makes me really concerned.
All right, so the session's over, right? We're going to finish this next week.
I really wish I was up the front now.
All right. Damn.
I'll
All
do.
right. So you notice it anyway. Um, and it was trying to be still, so it's still in initiative order. So now you know it's there, um, and but it's still your turn. So if you want to attack, you can attack.
All right. We're gonna bonus action hex the damn thing. And let's see now. Make sure I got everything set up right. And that's no good. Oh, actually, I'm gonna play one of my cards.
Oh, okay, excellent.
So with that, it's also getting that.
So 825 altogether.
25, and that's my first attack. And my second one. Ooh.
Ooh, 3. Not
All right.
good. All right. No card to bail you out that time.
Nope.
All right. Orla.
Okay. Just always do the same thing, but you know, it's pretty good.
Firebolt
18
on the big
fire.
guy. 18 fire. Very nice. And he's got 18. All right. Boom. Ouch.
Nice.
And let me see who's next. Nautico.
Okay. That's lovely. I'll, you know, take a step over here and attempting to shoot it with the crossbow to see if a 14 hits.
Oh, it does not.
Okay, as a bonus action, then I will cast spiritual weapon. I was gonna drop it right there.
You drop it, it just epically misses.
Like a mic drop.
There you go.
Yeah, cute.
All right. And if that is it for Nautico, now we go to Mr. Roper.
It's a roper. Oh,
Mr. Roper.
Mr. Roper.
Is
Oh
that like
yeah,
Three's,
this
is that
this
like
thing is.
Three's Company?
Yeah.
I'd rather deal with that one.
Or
Okay, 4 tendril attacks.
oh my
You
god.
didn't tell. You didn't tell them. They
And
don't
a
know.
bite.
What's the range? What's the reach? Unless you don't want to tell.
50 feet.
What?
Oh,
The
jeez.
range
Uh-huh.
on his attacks is 50 feet.
I
Uh-huh.
thought I might be safe, but I
That's
guess
what
No.
I was checking.
Nobody is safe.
I was like,
gotta back up.
50 feet? I had to look it up to make sure I didn't believe it. Mr. Roper. All right, so 4 tendril attacks. The problem is, who does he attack? Well, let's do one against Leela since you're right here. 18.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, so you're grappled.
Okay.
Where's the grapple? There it is. Grappled. The escape DC is 15. The target is restrained and has disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws. The roper can't use the same tendril on another target. It has 6 of these tendrils. Okay. All right. So there's one. tendril attack number 2. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets. I'll do a d6. All right, number 1. So going at poor Sloth. 13.
That does hit.
It does hit. All right, so Sloth is grappled and restrained.
Did it say reeled in too?
That is going to happen. Let's
But
see.
not to everybody, I don't think.
Another attack goes at number 3. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So going at Orla. Tendril missed for 9. And we'll say this one is at Whisper Tinkle. 26. Oh, wait. Are you invisible?
I was like, wait a minute, I'm hiding. I hid behind a stalagmite. I used my bonus action to hide, and I rolled
Okay.
a stealth. I
All
got
right.
what was it, like 26?
So that one's going at the person next to you then. Going
I mean,
at
it could be, he could attack it at disadvantage, I guess.
It just grapples Derek instead. All right. So those are the 4 tendril attacks. They don't do shield. Does that put you above 26?
Yes.
26? Aren't you only 18?
No, this is direct, not Bado. He's 23, and that puts me at 28.
Gotcha. Okay, so no go.
Your AC's 23. Yikes. You're supposed to be out front, man. Go.
I will be there very soon.
Maybe.
All right,
will
now
be.
now we do the reel. Each creature grappled by it is pulled 25 feet straight toward it. 5, 10. So he gets pulled all the way up. This is pulled all the way up, and then Orla, you it missed you, right? So
Yeah.
So it only all right. So those people are pulled up, and then it uses 1 bite attack. So 1, 2, it's going against Sloth. 3, 4, it's going against Leela. Leela with the bite.
Oh no.
24 hits
Oh my god.
for 28 damage.
Yep.
And that is what the Roper gets to do on his turn. And we go to Luis.
Can't even thunder wave him now. You guys are stuck on him. Oh no. What should I do then? That's I can't shatter. I will guiding bolt. How's that sound?
Guiding Bolt misses.
Alright, yeah, I tried.
All right, and if that's it, we go to Sloth, who is grappled and restrained. If he's restrained, his speed is 0, and his attack rolls have disadvantage. So if he
Okay.
wants to do his slam, it's at
Chain.
disadvantage.
Or he could try to break it.
Or he could try to break. His strength check is at disadvantage as well.
Okay. He's gonna go reckless to get rid of the disadvantage
Okay.
and slam.
All right. 14 misses.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah, this thing has got a hard, rocky exterior, and Sloth's fists just slam against the shell. And we go to Marizda.
All right.
Now move here. And I'll cast Thorn Whip.
All right. Ooh, there's a card. There's a card from Arista. All right, Derek. What's your card, Derek?
You can make me last in initiative.
Oh, well, that's.
I did it for you.
Yeah, there you go. You know what? If you want to play that card, go ahead. Ooh, all right. Now you didn't have a disadvantage, right? You didn't get roped in. All right. So 25 hits for 9 slashing damage, and a 24 hits for 7 more.
That would be it.
All right. That is when this piercer above you lets go. Oh, that's the wrong one. Excuse me.
What did you just do?
Layer, GM layer. Okay, move him back here. Okay.
That was from 2 maps from now.
This one is the one that's supposed to be up on you. There we go. And drops. And let's see what he does with his drop attack. 17 doesn't hit Derek, right?
Correct.
All right. So that's what he did. And then we go to Whisper Tinkle.
Okay, so these tendrils that are wrapped around Sloth and Leela, can they themselves be targeted? Is that a
Each
question?
tendril can be attacked. It has an armor class of 20 and 10 hit points.
Damn. Well,
A tendril
Okie
can
dokie.
also, it says a tendril can also be broken if a creature takes an action and succeeds on a DC 15 strength check against it.
Nothing about Whisper Tinkle looks like he's gonna make a strength check of that. But he is gonna whip around the side of that stalagmite that he is hanging next to, coming out from a cover and concealment, and I will take a shot at that tendril that is wrapped around Leela. And Leela, all you're gonna hear is Whisper Tinkle yelling out, "Run! Run!" Ooh,
All right.
lucky.
And this is
We do.
against the piercer?
This is against the tendril that is wrapped around Leela.
Around Leela. Okay, so a hit. And for enough. Well, was it enough damage? Because sneak attack didn't apply, right?
Why wouldn't sneak attack apply?
I guess it would.
Because I'm also standing right there too.
Well, I had advantage on the attack
You had
because
advantage.
I was hidden. I was hidden before the attack.
I gotcha. All right. All right.
Or
so,
even at that, I mean, it's literally wrapped around her.
no, yeah. Let's say that you took a good enough shot. Let's give it to you. So you're able to sever the tendril that had Leela grasped. So she is free once more.
And I'm going to literally spin right around the next stalagmite that's close to me and use my bonus action to hide again.
All right.
And that'll be it for Whisper. And then Peepers is going to be the bold one and fly down in front of this Roper's face and then kind of fly out to the other side and try to flutter right in front of that eye to give whoever takes it next help action, and
A
then
little
that will
bit of
be
help,
Keeper's
all right.
turn. Yep.
All right. Leela. No longer grappled and
No
restrained.
longer grappled, so that means I'm gonna move there.
Get advantage, or excuse me, +2.
+2. And advantage from the help action.
Right?
Ooh, and it's still a crappy roll.
Oh, yes.
And
Unfortunately.
second one, not at advantage, so
Womp womp.
womp. Pretty brutal.
Indeed. Orla.
Oh. How hurt does he look,
Which one?
the roper?
He is at 1/3 hit points.
1/3. Okay. All right. I'm gonna use my action to cast Bane on the roper, and actually, because I can do up to 3, so I'll just cast it on the piercer also.
All right. So that's a concentration effect, yeah?
Yes.
All right.
So charisma saving throw DC 16. I hope he's not very
Oh my god,
charismatic.
the roper made it.
What?
Yeah, look at that. He got a 17. He's -2 to charisma.
Jeez.
And the piercer is -4 to charisma. So the piercer got it, but the roper did not.
Damn it.
Fun fact about the piercer: piercer doesn't have an attack once he drops. He's useless. So he just starts moving to climb back up slowly, back up the wall to the ceiling, so he can drop on somebody again.
All right. I want to back up out of his range. So I don't know if I'm going to kind of like not be on the map so much anymore.
Yeah,
But
you'd have to really go up there, right?
ooh, get away from you. Boop. I can attack 120 feet, so get way back here.
All right. Now, poor Sloth has someone on him now. So here comes another piercer drop against Sloth. Misses. And we go to Nautico.
Okay, just right off the bat, just gonna hit him again with spiritual weapon. Hope it lands
Ooh.
this time. Oh my god, just
Ooh.
what are my rolls tonight? And then I'm still gonna keep my distance, so I'm just gonna. Oh, there we go. The crossbow at least hits.
It actually doesn't. He's armor class 20.
I mean, yeah.
No.
And I was all ready to make you use your card too.
Wow.
Wow. I thought his AC was like, I thought it was like 15 or something. It was just the tendrils that were 20. Damn.
Yep. Nope. He's a toughie. And guess whose turn it is again? All right. So his first act will be try to snaring the people who are next to him. So Tendril 1 goes at Derek. Tendril 2 goes at Leela. Tendril 3 goes at Luis.
Ah,
I think Luis got hit.
I think so too.
All right, so you're restrained and grappled. And then Tendril 4, let's see. 1, 2 is Marizda, 3, 4 is Nautico. Marizda, you got tagged. So you are
Yep.
restrained and grappled. All right. Now, the next thing the roper does is it uses its real ability. So, 25 feet closer and 25 feet closer. Let's do it this way. 25 feet, 25 feet. All right. Now, for the bite attack, it's going to be 1 Sloth, 2 Marista, 3 Derek, 4 Luis, 5 Leela, 6 roll again. All right, going at Sloth.
Good. Whoa.
Wow.
Is that going to put Sloth down?
No.
Okay.
That's a healthy boy.
All right, that is the bite. And then we go to Luis, who is restrained and grappled.
Now I'm going to try and break out of that.
You are
It's
at a
athletics.
disadvantage. A disadvantage.
Okay. Is it athletics or acrobatics?
Either one. Hey, look at that. Oh, but the disadvantage. Oh. So you do not break. And that was your action to try.
Can I give someone one of my good luck cards?
Yes.
Wait, I have one. Fine.
Well, I'm probably not going
Is
to use
it-
this, so
That's not a saving throw, right?
That's a skill or attack roll, right? So yeah, 1d8.
Giving that to me? 1d8?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Oh, cool.
it's a skill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can bump that
Yay.
12 above 15. Yeah, you do
Yes, I
it.
can.
All right.
nice.
Thank
Worth
you.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I am now free.
You are now free.
That's my action, right?
Right.
Okay. I have the bonuses. Most of mine are for saving people's lives, so I'll hold on to mine. Hold on. Done.
Done?
Huh?
All right. Sloth, what's he going to do?
He's gonna go reckless again and try to just keep trying to slam him.
All right.
I can. I can't. Oh, did I lose control of him somehow? I can't even select myself. I must have.
Do you have the tool selected? The right tool?
Oh, that's why. Yep, I
Yep.
had the ruler.
I do it all
Okay.
the time. I'm like, why isn't it working? I'm clicking it.
I meant to ask,
Dang it.
if I had moved, I'm sorry, Lola.
Nice.
If I had moved, would I have gotten an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Come here.
All right, so Sloth hits for 8. Still getting it done. Marista.
Demand.
All right, so if I'm going to try and break free, it's an athletics or
Acrobatics. At
Acrobatics.
disadvantage.
okay. I don't know how to do that in Beyond, but
Just roll it twice.
okay.
Yeah, all right, you failed.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry to break it to you that way.
It sucks to be you.
My bedside manner needs improved. Is that it for Marista then? I will take it as such. All right.
Yeah, I guess that's my action.
All right. Derek.
All right, taking the first swing at Marista's tentacle.
Hey. I don't know if you know her that well.
Yeah, no. Guess I'm going to do the second swing too.
There's something about swinging and tentacles. I don't know. Is this a Japanese swinger party? What's going on?
You got to do it right.
All right, so the second swing does it. How much damage, though? 10. Nice. And this is at Marista's?
Yep.
All right, she is freed.
Booyah!
And I'm the one that gets watered down. All right. Anything else for Derek?
I don't have a bonus action thing.
All
No,
right.
I'm done.
This guy doesn't really get to do a damn thing except walk a little bit toward the wall. Marista, Derek, and Luis, you can take opportunity attacks at him if you want.
Oh, I'm going to, and I'm going to use Warcast so that way I can do a spell. I missed him.
15 hits the piercer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he takes 12, and when he moves 5 feet, he takes another. No, actually, he takes 15. Then he moves another 5 feet. He takes 2.
All right.
And I'll try Thorn Whip.
And I hit him with 17.
Yeah, I was about to say that mace hit before everything else.
-6. All right. Yeah. The three of you take him down. He took a step
He was
away,
already
and that was
down.
the last thing he. Right. He is now not moving. And we go to WT.
All right, so I'm gonna roll out from the side of that. Other than Sloth, is anyone else grabbed by this roper?
Doesn't look like it.
All right, then. How attached to Sloth am I? I'm attached enough to Sloth. All right, I am going to take a shot at the tentacle surrounding Sloth.
All right. Ooh, a nice hit.
Nice shot.
No, thank you.
That's why I say, hey man, nice shot.
All right. And then I'm going to run forward a few feet and post up behind the very next stalagmite, using bonus action to hide again. Excuse me.
Looks like he sees you this time, though.
All right. Gotcha. Get rid of that. Whatchamacallit?
Right, all right. And to the peep.
Oh, you know what? I'm standing on top of it. There we go. All right. And Peepers is basically going to do a flyby on him and just kind of flutter around in the eye and then
Next person.
head back up to the corner. Yep.
Got it. Leela.
All right. Yeah. Let's just go for it again. Boom.
There's a hit. 22 for 20.
That's better.
That's better. And the second one, turn that off.
22 for 6.
Yep.
Which is exactly how much he had left.
Boom.
Now, it's also a formality until you can beat this piercer, so we're going to assume that you kill him. So as he does not bother another adventurer traveling the tunnel. So let's see, you get 100 for each of the piercers, but 1,800 for the ropers. So that's 2,200 altogether. Divide by 7. Let's make it 300 each. And that is getting you edging closer and closer to the next level.
That thing hurts people, man.
Yeah, I can't zap Sloth anymore.
Yeah, he
That's
actually
true.
needs healing potions,
I have
right?
to actually heal him.
We need to talk to Sloth.
Well, go ahead. What would you like to say to Sloth?
I don't know Sloth like that. I'm not talking to Sloth. I just said we need to talk to Sloth. Sloth just ran in there like he wasn't a real boy anymore.
Sloth?
I mean, like he was.
I will talk to Sloth. You need to be more careful, Sloth.
We
you're
need
not...
to get Sloth armor.
He's
Yeah.
too big to be running around like he's a dwarf.
Wait, we have...
Do we have some in the back?
I was about to say, I have leather armor, I have a hide armor,
Yeah,
my equipment.
hide armor on him?
What is he wearing right now? Right now, he's wearing nothing right now.
How about a set of chain? Does he need that?
What class is he
Oh.
technically?
Yeah, I was gonna say you said he
Don't
was
know.
He's like
he
a
was reckless.
barbarian. Yeah, he's like a
Yeah,
barbarian.
Yeah,
maybe
he
he
has
shouldn't have
reckless.
any armor. I don't know.
But he's got a +1 to Dex, so I mean, you could throw armor. I mean, he's not any
I mean,
class.
he
The
doesn't
fact
rage, so
is
he's not actually a
he
barbarian.
he isn't a barbarian, so he
Yeah.
can don armor.
I think we should put armor on him. His our AC is only 11.
Right.
Whisper Tingle think that's what happens when you make your wish real boy. Now you
Yeah.
have to poop and eat.
Yeah. He could put chainmail on. Then what
and
would that?
bleed.
What was his AC be if he put chainmail on?
Like what, 16?
That's like mine. That's wonderful.
Goes that high? Wow.
I don't know how to
Or it might be
change.
15. Chainmail's medium armor, right? Or is that
Yes. I'm gonna pull it up.
Oh, I could just change this here. Wait, what's that?
chainmail is 16? Disadvantage on stealth, weighs 55 pounds.
You have to have a strength of 13.
Technically, yes.
Does.
This is
Then it should be-
Elven chain. No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
We worry that Dan is rolling over there.
I like that token over there that you have, Luis. The board that you have for it.
No.
Okay,
You.
Sloth now has chainmail.
Okay.
Is there anything else we have that we can give to him? Can he use a shield?
No, I don't know. That's a
I'm
Dan
just.
question.
Everybody
Do we
seems to
have a
have such
shield?
high AC. It's like, hey, if he's up front, let's throw all you high AC people up front. Whisper Tinkle is more than happy to stick it back and just stay behind the wall of metal and muscle and be safe.
I have no problem charging to the front.
Does anyone have a spare shield? I mean, problem with Sloth is the only way he attacks is with a slam. I don't know if we like.
You
Doesn't
can't.
have-
I don't see how you could slam with a shield.
Yeah, but I mean,
well,
he can't.
slam is just like hitting somebody with a
If he
fist,
hangs
right?
back, he's useless. So if we're gonna use him at all, he's got to go up and slam. So,
Just doing what you did on that armor class, 2 of those last hits would have missed.
All right. So what I was rolling here was I was basically rolling. There's some random encounter rules for the tunnels around Skullport. And each D20 roll represents 4 hours of searching. So there was a lot of lonely, quiet time in the tunnels. After about 24 hours after this fight with the Roper and Piercers, you came across a party of 6 Duergar who are out hunting also for cave fishes, giant spiders, and other beasts. They kind of kowtowed themselves before you. They felt like you had the feeling that Duergar have a reputation of being cruel, and these guys definitely weren't. So if they had maybe had the numbers on you, that might have gone a little differently. But assuming you just let them go on their way, they passed by without incident.
2 weeks.
yes, we do.
I was waiting to hear that.
Right.
Yeah, if we're searching that long, did we get to take a long rest?
No, because you were searching. So
For
you were
24 hours?
Great.
Well, we'll call it 16, and then if you wanted to get a long rest in the tunnels, I could roll a couple of more random encounter checks. Well, you know what? Yeah, let's do it this way. Let's say while you were resting, the Duergar encountered you. So that was during your rest, because that would have been when it happened. So
I was just, yeah. I'm gonna go with that. I was just about to say I do have the ability to ritually cast Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
mhm.
So then we wouldn't have any encounters.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily.
But we like
In
encounters.
the hut.
I mean,
Well-
if we have the hut up, you can see the hut. It's not invisible, so opaque, or however you design it, but you can see it. It's Durgar, which are intelligent, are like, hey, that's a tiny hut. Well, let's just sit and wait them out for a minute. I mean, they literally could. It only lasts 8 hours.
They
They could
could.
have
I
took it.
think the concern that I have is if our rest gets interrupted, does that mean we don't get the benefit?
Ah, that's completely DM.
All right. Well, we are gonna, since we are right here at the 10 o'clock hour, we are going to end it while you are out in the tunnels here, looking for cave fishers, and maybe we'll be able to wrap up that activity at the beginning of next week's game, and then we'll see what else we can do in Skullport once you get these cave fishers. Let me open the adventure log right here. Anybody have any questions or commentary or anything like that as we start getting into the closing minutes of the game?
So just did we get our long rest?
Yes,
I'm a
we
little
did.
confused. Okay.
Right?
I was,
All right.
I was going to send some healing to Leela. Need a hit, Leela? Are you okay?
Not if we got a long rest, then everybody's good.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I used any resources at all, other than arrows.
One spell.
Hey,
Yeah,
Busy being reeled in.
Skullport is not necessarily meant to be a very intensive combat area, though.
it was intensive.
But and it is also a place where again some of the pace to this point has been that we've had 2 or 3 or even 4 sessions for to represent a single day. Um, but here we are in Skullport, and it's already been like 2 days that you've been in Skullport. So the days are going a little bit faster now because we're not doing literal dungeon crawl room to room as much while we're in Skullport. So I've got us in the tunnels outside of Skullport hunting cave fishers on the start of campaign day 8, and I think that has us all set. It's like I said earlier, it was awesome having all 7 of you again. I'm excited to have that, and that's one of the reasons why we kind of nerfed Sloth a little bit. We had to bring him back down to a regular level NPC rather than actually being a flesh golem, giving you something that was immune to to anything
Yeah.
that wasn't magic damage was really making it impossible for him. So we had to. So it may have seemed heavy-handed, and please know that I didn't necessarily enjoy having to do it, but I had to do it because I had to make up for my earlier mistake. So if you want to be mad at me for it, I can't fault you for that. But I feel it will make for a more balanced game going forward, especially now that there's 7 of us again. Now the whole need for a sloth is a little less because we've got extra party members, which are certainly going to be more powerful than what sloth can deliver. So.
We knew you were going to take him eventually, so
Yeah.
no big deal.
I
We were
had
all
to.
waiting.
I
I'd
had
have
to.
burned
Not
him.
a time.
You know what? It
I'd
wasn't
have
in
set
the
him on
way
fire.
we all feared, at least, you know.
Right.
Oh yeah, I thought he was gonna get smoked one time.
Oh man, I'd have set him on fire and then ran him into the group.
Oh my.
Yeah, I could have turned him against the group. I guess the Mad Mage could have done anything he wanted at any time. I guess, but I tried to live with my mistakes when I make them. But this one was like, okay, I'm just compounding the mistake now by letting you guys keep them, so I had to nerf them.
That'd been cool too. To turn him against us, and
Yeah.
the character growth that would have came from having to kill Sloth after having been with him and utilized him so much. And what if he had to get killed after he turned into a real boy? And we got so, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna give him any ideas.
Yeah, you
Shit.
rape Gorla.
Right.
You got to give Derek ideas.
Yeah, Derek
Oh,
doesn't need
jeez.
ideas. All right, everybody, you have yourselves a great night. Thank you so much, and we will see you next Thursday.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Right,
Have a
great.
good one.
Take care.
Yes.
Night,
See
everybody.
ya.